coming in? Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ultimate Goku here on a live stream. This is a stream. Do we have? I gotta. How do I do it through here? Let's see. Where do we go for this? What's control? I never done the control room. What's this do? No idea. Oh, I'm not gonna try this. It's like on beta. It's on some beta shit. It's on some beta shit. Well, I gotta like. What do I gotta do? I gotta put it public. Yeah, put it on public, and then try giving the links to people and see what happens. I haven't done it this way before, so I don't know how good this is gonna turn out, guys. I will be linking it so people can come check me out or check this stream out. So going in here right now. Update stream. Update. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So we gotta do a lot of updating. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, it's not a lot of crazy. I mean, I just got off of Ninja Girl had a stream on, and yeah, I gotta find out what capture card she used because I wanna get a capture card like hers because she had like she has a full screen like picture of like her gaming stuff, which that's what I want. I want that. I'm sick of that black banner thing on the side when you like stream on the PlayStation 4. You get the stupid black banner bullshit. She's got like a capture card that's full screen. Like, I know people can't see from my perspective, from their perspective watching it on their computers and stuff like that. From my perspective, it's a pain in the ass because I have an early 2000s TV. So when I see it, it comes up and it takes away half the screen. You know, and I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I asked her, and like, cause she's not streaming anymore. So I asked her in the comment section of one of her like streams, like what her capture card was that she used because I need it. I need one. I need to buy whatever capture card she had because it's like she's got like a full like picture, full freaking picture of her gaming stuff, like right there, and I need that because that just for me it just looks like it looks like crap. My capture card, or I mean, it's the PlayStation 4 capture card. It's like it's the standard one that they just basically give you within the system, but it looks like shit. It looks like shit, especially with the banner there. It just looks stupid. And I want that gone. I want that shit gone. So hopefully I can find out what capture card she used because like I need a capture card like hers. I got a couple of videos in mind. I don't know. We got 2 people watching. No one's chatting. So no, I have the chat. I have the chat enabled. Because this is a stream video. This isn't a regular video that I'm streaming to record. That's why I always have the chats disabled for those videos because it's meant to be a YouTube video. It's just I'm not recording from where I typically would record them. I'm just recording them straight on YouTube because it makes it easier. Hey, Black Goku, what's going on? Oh, that looks cool. Well, I hope to have another video up soon. If you haven't checked out, you should check out some of my newer videos. I just did a video about Stephanie Naval. Stephanie Nadolia. God dang it. I'm tied. I just did a video about Stephanie Nagoya possibly doing Kid Goku, GT Kid Goku again in the new game. Do you think we will find out tomorrow if Dragon Ball Super 109 and 110 will be the 1 hour special? Yes, I do think we will find out if they are going to do it or not. People have been asking me for weeks, and I've said this. If they're going to do anything in terms of special announcements, they usually always do it last second, and since episode 108 is airing tomorrow, and that is the episode before, obviously, episode 109, that tells me they're going to announce it tomorrow if they are going to do it. If they do not announce it, I am pretty sure they're not doing it. They do not announce it because that's usually how Toonami does their shit. Is they usually if they're doing double headers or if they're doing special like events and stuff like that, they usually announce it like the week before, in terms of their programming. Not in terms of like their, special gimmick events like the Thai event or the Intruder event. I mean like in terms of their programming. If they're doing double headers of certain franchises, they usually tell you ahead of time. A couple of years ago when they did Dragon Ball Z Kai, during the Cell Saga, there was 1 week where they did a 2-episode, 1 hour special premiere. I don't remember which episodes it was, but it was during the Cell Saga for 1 week only. They did 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and they announced that the week before, after the episode was aired. So I would see them doing the same thing here if that was the case, because that's the only way I see it happening. Sword Art Online, when they did that a couple of weeks ago, that was because of the glitch, but then of course they did an extra week of it, not just 1 week, they did 2 weeks of it. So, but that again was triggered because of the glitch that happened. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We're going to find out. I do believe we're going to find out if we're getting it or not tomorrow. I don't think they're going to wait during the week to tell us. I think it's going to be now or never tomorrow when we find out. And I do hope they do it because I honestly, I want to see more Dragon Ball Super anyways, but I really want them to get closer to where the Japanese are, and obviously with Dragon Ball Super coming back in Japan in July, it kind of pisses me off because I was hoping that they were going to wait until October-ish so Toonami can catch up to where they are, because I'm assuming that Dragon Ball Super, the English dub, is just going to continue right where the Japanese, or right where Super left off, because I'm assuming it's still considered the same show. Dragon Ball Super 2 or whatever they're calling it right now, I think it's still going to be considered the same show. It's just a new season. That's what I think it is. It's just considered a new season. So if it's considered a new season, I think Funimation's just going to get the rights just like that, and then they're just going to go right into the new season right when Toonami finishes up the English dub for Dragon Ball Super right now. That's what I'm hoping for, because as of right now, based on the tracker, Dragon Ball Super would not finish up, the dub would not finish up until October, pending any marathons and whatnot, holiday marathons. So I think I just answered your question. Well, I can't really speculate. It's right now, as we are calculating the tracker, it would be October when the dub would finish to where the Japanese are right now. So if the Japanese Dragon Ball Super starts up in July, we're going to be a few months behind again. But we won't be as behind as we were the first time around, thank God, because we were like 2 years behind, it seemed like, where the Japanese were at. So we'd be only about a few months behind if they start up in July. Because I think we'll be at like episode 120 around there when July hits, if I'm not mistaken. But it's going to depend on how many marathons we have, because obviously 4th of July might be a marathon. Last year it wasn't, but that was because 4th of July landed on a Wednesday, and that's middle of the week, so Toonami decided not to do a marathon for 4th of July, but the year before that they did. So we might be getting a 4th of July marathon. Halloween, last year they didn't do one, but they have in the past. Last year they didn't do as many marathons as they normally do, whether that was intentional or not. But they might be going back to that continuity again. So yeah, I'm sure not. Nor Easter they never do marathon. Easter they never do holiday marathons. But yeah, it really all depends. If they do the 2 hours, if they do the 1 hour special, for Dragon Ball Super, then it would obviously be 1 week less then. But we'd still be a few months behind if they started up in July. But it will obviously be better. And then also, I'm assuming, because I'm going on the assumption that the Dragon Ball Super that's going to start up in Japan in July is still the same show. It's not going to be Dragon Ball Super 2 or whatever. It's going to be Dragon Ball Super New Season, basically from the original Dragon Ball Super, even though they're changing up the animators and stuff like that. I'm assuming it's still going to be considered Dragon Ball Super. It's just a new season, not a new series. And if that's the case, I'm assuming Funimation is going to get the rights like right away, because it's still considered the same show. So I'm assuming that once Toonami is done with the first Dragon Ball Super, and after the Tournament of Power is over, that we're gonna go right into the English dub of the new Dragon Ball Super. So we won't be waiting as long as we did last time, I'm hoping, and also we won't have to wait as long as the Japanese have had to wait for. From my perspective as a dub watcher, we won't have to wait as long as they had to. Or most other people that are following the sub. So that's the one benefit of being a dub watcher, I guess. You don't have to wait as long because you go right into it then. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at right now. Lupin is coming in June, yes. Lupin Part 5, I believe it's called, is coming in June. And that's really all I know. It's coming in June, and we'll see how good it is. Sword Art Online is coming out in a couple of weeks. Or not Sword Art Online, I'm sorry. Attack on Titan is coming out in a couple of weeks. So I'm assuming the time slot's going to be changed because there's really nothing that Attack on Titan can replace. There will be part 2 of season 3. So I'm assuming that it's that Toonami is going to be getting a more time slot very soon. Also, Toonami might be getting a lot more programming very soon anyways, and I plan on doing a video about that very soon because there's a lot of changes going on at Adult Swim. They're losing a lot of rights of their original programmings that they aired outside of Toonami, and that could affect them in the future. They will be losing Family Guide in the next couple of years. And because of that, I think Toonami is going to go full-out anime very, very shortly because they're losing a lot of their flagship shows, and this is one of the things that is affecting them because of Disney. Disney acquiring 20th Century Fox is going to really affect a lot of the market going forward with what is going to be on Adult Swim. And so I think we're going to probably start seeing more Toonami very soon in the next couple of years. That's my prediction. No, I watched one episode of Promised Neverland, and I will never be watching it again after they killed an innocent kid in the show. I do not condone any little kids being killed, and then they show corpse of it. Hunter x Hunter sort of did it, but at the same time, they didn't really show it. They showed it from your perspective, which may be worse, but they don't really show it, and they don't show the kid's corpse. I do not like or condone people that do killing little kids and then showing their corpse. And Promised Neverland did both, and that's a no-no for me. That's just something I can't tolerate, and it's I view that as sicko mode. And a lot of people got on me on that Discord chat, and I don't like that stuff. Don't like it, and I don't condone it in any way. So I will not be watching that show going forward at all. After that, cannot watch shit like that. You can't do that. You can't do that shit. You can't. I just can't. Toonami every week. The English dub is on Toonami. You watch Toonami, don't you? I mean, you're watching Dragon Ball Super. You're watching Dragon Ball Super. How do you not know about Hunter x Hunter being on Toonami? Excuse me. Toonami is not ahead of Hunter x Hunter. Toonami is airing Hunter x Hunter, and they're currently on the final season, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know where you're getting that idea from. Oh well, they're on the final season right now, so um, Hunter x Hunter's on the final season on Toonami. So like, it's only about like I think like 10 weeks away from being completed in the dub. I'm not sure where you can watch it sub. I just know where the dubs are. I only watch the English dubs. You can buy the DVDs that are coming out, DVDs and Blu-rays, which are dubbed, and two movies that are dubbed, as well as whenever the final season comes out, once they're done airing. But I'm not exactly sure where you can get that. I know if you do the download stuff on the PlayStations, you could probably watch them, but you have to buy like single episodes for that, which is ridiculous in itself. Um, Another thing I could recommend is going to your local library. Uh, I've recently discovered that a lot of local libraries do they have rental stuff for Blu-rays and DVDs of like a lot of anime stuff. So my local library does that. And you can request stuff. So I'm not sure if your libraries did that, but my libraries you can request stuff that will take maybe a month though if they don't have it. Um, and if there's other libraries affiliated with your counties, they can obviously ship them over to the library you're at. That is a very good tool to watching animes. Is accessing stuff through your local libraries. I've watched a lot of the Naruto episodes that aren't really available to watch legally via streaming, um, since there isn't anyone's out there to watch streaming, because Naruto Shippuden is obviously way ahead of where Toonami is currently airing it at. So that's a place to start, I would say. Um, is to maybe try to just try your local library, and see if they have anything. Your library is essentially like a modern day Blockbuster, basically, because it's without having to really pay. Because they're like, you can rent stuff there. I did not watch Avengers Endgames. I'm not a fan of the Avengers the movies. The last two that I watched, I watched Avengers 1, and then I watched the sequel, and I did not like them. The only crossover the only crossover movie that I really thought was good in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was Captain America Civil War. I thought they did that really good. It actually should have been called Captain America versus Iron Man, because that's really what it was, but they called it Captain America Civil War. I thought that was a well done movie. A lot of the Avengers movies I personally thought are lame. Um, but it's mainly because they don't really have any like really good villains in most of them. Well, yeah, I need to get a good capture card. I'm really hoping that Ninja Girl can tell me what capture card she had, because she had a really good capture card, and like I'm sick of the freaking black like screen. Like she has this really good. Oh, I think she responded. Oh, she actually responded. Let me see what she got. My capture card is Diamond GC 500. It gets the job done, but doesn't have an HDMI port. You'd have to get a converter. Don't cheat, mine was HDMI converter. HDMI converter. Why would I need an HDMI converter? Well, if I have a shitty TV, maybe. I don't fucking know.
I gotta get this. The capture card was about $80 when I got it. Here's it.
Yeah, I gotta freaking check this shit out. What? Oh, it's. She said it was $80 when she got it. It's only $42. Damn, I'm freaking good, bro.
She said it was $80 when she got it. It's like only. Oh yeah, look at the picture. It says 70 like $4.99 on it, but she's charging. They're charging like 42 for it. Interesting. That's a good deal. I would do it. Like, oh, she said I have to get like an HDMI converter though. I don't know why would I need a converter though for. What do I need the converter for? I'm not sure. I have to ask her.
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me read that again just to make sure because she's. Let me see. Okay. My capture card is the Diamond GC 500. It gets the job done, but doesn't have an HDMI input. Oh, okay. So it doesn't. So like when you plug it in, maybe to the PlayStation, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm very. No. Let me see. Converter. Yeah, I mean, her capture card, she just linked me to the capture card. She linked me to the capture card on eBay, and she said it was $80 when she got it. But I'm looking at it right now. It's $42.99 on eBay. It's $42.99 on eBay right now, and she said she got it. It was $80, and it's like $42.99. And literally the picture, I will kid you not, the picture like of eBay that they show you like as the sample picture, it literally shows $74.99 on it, but the price for it is $42.99. So it's definitely an outdated one for sure. Oh, I see why. It's because it's for that's what it is for. It's because it's for like a 3, but she uses it for a 4 too. So it must work. Well, that's what she said. That's what she meant by HDMI converter. You would need an HDMI converter. I get what she means now. So I get what she means now. This would actually be good because I can use it for a 3 too. I get what she means because you need an HDMI converter to plug it in with the capture card because she's using a PlayStation 4 right now with it, but she uses a capture card. She uses a converter. Now I get what she means. I get what she means now by the HDMI converter that she gets. I'm wondering. Let me see. See, now I gotta look up an HDMI converter for it because I would have to get like a converter then. Converter. wouldn't the converter I have count though? That's one I'm wondering, because I already have one though. I already have a converter. I have the converter for my TV. I wonder if it would be the same thing. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I'd have to get another one. Well, I technically have an HDMI converter, but it's for my TV. Because obviously the PlayStation 4, you can't what's the word? You can't. It won't work on a regular TV anymore. Like it won't work on unless your TV's an HD TV, it won't work anymore. Basically. So I have an early 2000s TV. So for me, I have to use this converter to convert it so I can show my TV. So I'm wondering if that's the same thing. I'm wondering if she uses the same thing. Or not. I'm not sure. That's coming down. Converter. I don't know if she responded or not. No. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if she uses a converter like I use for my TV. Because if that's the case, I don't know what I'm gonna do then. Because I'm already using one for my TV. Yeah, I'm screwed then. I'm already using one for my TV. Yeah, I just thought of that. I just thought of that actually. Because we're like, hold on, let me see. Yeah, because I don't know if she plugs it through here. I don't even know what this is for actually. Yeah, because I'm thinking like I might have to get like a dual set or something. Because you gotta plug this in to there, and I was wondering. Let me see that. Let me see that again. Let me see that again. I gotta look at that link again. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, HD game card. Okay. So, got the parts, got the... Yeah, those are the old, color plugs. I'm wondering how you set it up. She uses the plugs, but I don't know. Yeah, because those go into it. The audio, which that would be the red and the white, and then the green, which is the yellow. They changed it to green. I don't know why, but the yellow, which is the green, would go there for the video component.
We gotta figure this out. We gonna figure this out. We gonna figure this out, man.
Don't people need an HDMI converter because of the PlayStation 4 copyright protection? I am not even sure. I don't even know. I don't even know how that shit works, honestly. Someone needs to inform me about that. I don't know. There's I guess some PlayStation 4 protection. Let me look it up. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. PlayStation 4 protection. See. PS4 copyright protection. See. Yeah, because that's shit we have to watch. Because I don't want my account getting like terminated. We want to do everything through the books. You know what I'm saying? Legally. We want legal representation. Okay. Yeah, last thing we need is...
Oh, Peaks, what are you doing over there? Get off. Last thing I need is getting fried by Sony. I don't need Sony on my ass. Copyright laws. Stop. Character images within the game. Copyrights for video games may be created or more commonly by the company that hired that may be contributed to the game's content. No one can illegally use, duplicate, or sell a video game or make a new game using its characters without permission of the copyrighted owner. When a company sells its video games to players, it is licensed that players to use the games within the terms set forth in the license. Because a video game is also a computer program, U.S. copyright laws does allow the purchaser to make backup copies of the game's software for purposes of archiving and reloading its events of computer caches. That's actually interesting. I didn't know you could do that. According to the U.S. Copyright Office, licensors to players may differ from games to games. Some game companies permit or even encounter their usage to records and distribute screen shots of their players of the games. Although a video game, unlike a movie or a book, involves interactions of players, this does not diminish or observe the game's design. Copyright gamers should read the licensing agreements of the video games they are played carefully. Fail to abide by the terms could result in a lawsuit being filed against them to enforce the copyrights, or in the case of online gaming, terminating of access to the game. That's interesting, actually. I didn't even know half this stuff. As for reading the terms and agreements, no person ever reads them. I never read them, but we really should, actually. But this first part actually interests me, because according to this right here, it says if I buy the game and by law, if I purchase the game I can make a backup copy of the software. I didn't know you could do that. Like, unless I'm reading this wrong. Like, literally, so for example, if Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, like the copy I have, say the game like breaks down or something like that, I could actually legally make a backup CD set of it if I wanted to, because I purchased the game. That's what, or at least that's what I'm depicting from reading this. It literally says, according to this right here, it literally says by purchasing the game, U.S. copyright laws does allow the purchaser, which would be me, to make a backup copy of the game software for purposes of archiving and reloading. So like, your saved file basically or whatever. So I guess apparently like if your copy gets broken or whatever or it doesn't work anymore, you could actually make a copy of it if you wanted to. Apparently. Now, of course, I wouldn't be able to because I don't have the software means to do that, but if you did, you legally could do it because you bought the original game. Now, if you didn't buy the game, you wouldn't be able to do it. That'd be illegal because you didn't buy the game. You didn't contribute anything for the purchase. But if you actually did buy a copy of it, you could legally do it for archiving your saved files. Like, you can't sell it. You can't sell a recopy. But you can make a copy for your own personal use for archiving and whatnot. At least that's what it says here on reading this. Oh shit. That could be because if it was Xenoverse 2. If it was Xenoverse 2, they don't want you recording stuff. And that's probably in their terms of agreements that no one reads. Xenoverse 2, like, if you try to stream Xenoverse 2, you can't. Like, they don't let you stream Xenoverse 2, if you've noticed that, for YouTube. They do that because they don't want you streaming Xenoverse. So that could be the reason. It could be a licensing thing. Xenoverse 1 you can stream, but Xenoverse 2 you cannot. They don't let you stream it on YouTube. You can stream Fighter Z, but you can't stream Xenoverse 2. It's unfortunate, but I guess the Bandai Namco doesn't want people streaming Xenoverse 2. I don't know why. I don't know what the issue is, but they don't want them streaming it, basically. So that's why. Anyways, well, you know why? It's probably because it's outdated. I just thought of that too. It could be because it's outdated. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Because that's gonna suck if I have to. Yeah, that's what I had. That's exactly what I had. I had that converter. That is a converter to yeah, that's an HDMI converter. That's what I use for my TV. That's what I use for my TV. They actually show it. I had to buy a new one recently because my other one took a crap. But yeah, that's what I use right now. Is this. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to figure out then. Because I'm already using one. Well, I could use this, though. This is a splitter. I might have to buy this. They have a splitter where you, like, it's basically like an adapter. Like, where you get two HDMI ports. So, like, I would plug that into this, which is my my converter for my TV,
plug this out, and then I would use this like adapter thing. I can't believe they have an adapter for it. There's literally an HDMI adapter like you can buy. Not for Xenoverse, you can't. Xenoverse 2, you can't. Speaking of Xenoverse 2, actually, since Goku Goku Black mentions it, do we know if the Ultimate Pack 1 is going to be like its own like thing, like they did with the extra packs? Because that's fucking stupid. Like, excuse my French, that's freaking stupid. I hate that. Like, because I have like the, you know how they had the original packs, where you get the season pass, and then you get like all the contents. Well, then they came out with the extra packs, but you had to pay $30 extra for the extra packs. Like, so it's basically like a second season pack. And now, like, I have a feeling they're gonna do the same thing with the Ultimate Pack. That is fucking bullshit. Okay, I hate them. That is freaking bullshit. Okay, that is freaking bullshit. Okay, they pay you $30 extra for that. It's like it should all be included once you buy the season pass. Like, no, I'm just gonna buy them singly. I bought the Broly pack. I haven't bought any of the other packs because I don't want spoilers from Dragon Ball Super. So I'm gonna wait to buy them. But I'm just gonna buy them all singly from now on, because I'm not gonna because I have like stuff I have to buy on Fighter Z and other games too, and it's like, it's all gonna pile up. So I just rather just buy them like whenever I feel like buying them at this point. Because the Ultimate Pack, I guarantee you, Ultimate Pack is gonna be like, it's not gonna be included with the extra pack season pass because they named it differently, so it's not going to be counted. Like the Broly pack. The Broly pack was like, the last extra pack they had. Now it's Ultimate Pack instead. Oh, they had that came out too. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to buy that though. I'm gonna probably have to buy this, because I already have an HDMI converter. This is like a 2-in-1 converter adapter for HDMIs. It's only like $3. It's actually not that much. And then from there I could buy the thing and then just do it that way. And that's what I'm thinking about doing. Because look what it has right here. It's got the 2 sets right there. So you could plug that, take that out, you take this out, you plug this in, and then from there you have 2 HDMI ports. And then you could just plug in the one for your TV, and then you would plug in the one for your streaming. That's what I'm thinking about doing. That's what I would have to do. Male to female. Why is it called male to female? It's called... He has it titled like this. 1080p HDMI port male to female 1 into out split cable adapter. What the frig kind of name is that? It would support TV. It would support... Well, no, it would basically support anything. So TV setup boxes, projections, whatever. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I already have the converter, but I need an adapter now if I'm gonna start streaming. Kyle says you can stream on Microsoft. No, you can't. Not for Xenoverse 2. You can't. Xenoverse 2, you have to, they don't allow it. At least for YouTube, they don't. They're very strict with Xenoverse for some reason. Fighter Z, they don't.
Which, by the way, Fighter Z, we still have no idea when 21's coming out. When are they gonna come out with Android 21 with the doctor form, or her regular human doctor form? When are they gonna come out with Android 21 with the evil form with cell absorbed? When are they gonna come out with the form like where Android 21 is good? Like the good Android 21, because they're all different. They have all different voice recognitions. Like they do all different characteristics. Yet they still refuse. They still refuse to put out Android 21 as other like sets. They got like 500 Gokus, 500 Vegetas, and still no other Android 21's forms. Even though she is basically the title character in Fighter Z. Like. Seriously?
I don't get what the whole female thing is. It's 2 ports, right? Yeah. Let me see this. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's an HDMI thing. It's basically 2 HDMI ports, plugs or whatever you want to call them. So you could like plug them into 2 different TVs. That's what they're showing as an example. So you can have like 2 different TVs basically with them. And it's a USL too. Yeah, I would have to buy this. I would have to buy this, and then I would have to buy the thing. I probably am going to have to buy another converter too, because I recently had to buy a new HDMI converter because the one I had like broke. It wouldn't show the pictures anymore. So I had to buy a new one, which it's black. It's not white like the old one, but it works the same way. Like I literally had to like look on the pictures and compare the pictures to make sure it was the right one that I needed, because the pictures was the same ones, and I finally found the right one. No, I'm not watching Marvel Endgame. I'll wait for it to come on cable. It's not something that I want to really see, because it's not something that interests me at all. The Avengers movies never really interest me. I watched 2 of them already. The first 2 I thought were shit. I don't know why anyone likes them. I don't know. If you guys like them, that's fine. I don't really care. I mean, like everyone has their own entitlement to their own superhero favoritisms. There's a lot of superheroes I like, and there's a lot of superheroes I don't like. It's just for me, I like Venom. But I don't like Spider-Man. Like everyone was like bumming that Spider-Man wasn't in the Venom movie. I was happy that he wasn't in the movie, because I don't really like Spider-Man. I like Venom. So we have all our differences. I'm happy that Spider-Man isn't in the movie. And I hope he isn't in the sequel either, because now people are saying that he might be in the sequel. I hope he's not. I want Venom to have his own like thing. Like I like what Sony's doing with Venom, and I hope we're gonna get more. And I hope it does even better than it did last time. Fighter Z makes no sense, because I will be punching the enemy for 30 minutes, but no damage. Their punches is 1-hit KO. Fighter Z is kind of like hit or miss. I don't like the controls to Fighter Z. It's very hard to do energy attacks in Fighter Z because it's combinational stuff that you have to do. I'm never a fan of the combinational games, as going far back to WWF Warzone. I've never been a big fan of having to do combinational stuff. I just don't think it's good. I like how Xenoverse is easy, where you just have to do like 1 or 2 buttons to do like the Kamehameha and stuff like that. Like it's easier to navigate. You don't have to try to cluster yourself to figure out like doing 4 different buttons at the same time to get a move out, to get a special move out.
I like the story mode for Fighter Z better than Xenoverse, though. I do like the story mode better. It's not as convoluted as Xenoverse is right now. The second one, the first Xenoverse storyline was much better than this one. This one, they went way too far with a lot of the stuff they were doing, and they made it a little too convoluted compared to the first Xenoverse. The Fighter Z story mode though that they did, I think, is a lot better than Xenoverse's story mode. But in terms of the gameplay, it's not nearly as good as Xenoverse. Xenoverse holds a candle to it in the gameplay department. So yeah, that's what I might have to do here. Is I might have to just get a converter. That's what I'm thinking about doing, is getting this converter. Like I said, I don't know why they call it HDMI standard male. I don't get what that means. No, it says I don't know if that's supposed to mean something. It says connection A is HDMI standard male. Connection B, HDMI 1.4 standard female. What the frig does that mean? I've never heard of such a thing. I've never heard of such a thing. I've never heard of such a thing. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. This is ideal for 3, but I mean, I don't know what he means by like female and male, like. What does he mean? What does he mean? What is the difference between an HDMI standard male and HDMI standard female? Can someone please explain that to me? Because I've never heard of such a damn thing. HDMI ideal. Only one output should be. Well, we're not going to be using both of them for TV, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. We're not going to have an issue with that. I don't think they're making a Xenoverse 3. They're too much milking. They're too much milking Xenoverse 2. Why would they need to make a Xenoverse 3? They're too much milking Xenoverse 2 at this point. Like, every time they come out with DLCs for Xenoverse 2, there's like a new story mode hidden in with it. Why would you need to make a Xenoverse 3? They're already making a killing with updating the game as the story moves forward. I would not be surprised if when Dragon Ball Super comes out again, or the new Dragon Ball Super comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if they just freaking include the new story mode in Xenoverse 2. Why would you need to make a 3, like, at this point? I don't think they should. Because at this point, they're freaking just milking all the money with all the DLCs that are coming in and all these new story modes that are being introduced into the game. They did it with the Broly movie. They did it, I guarantee you they're going to do it with the new series. Or not new series, the new season of Dragon Ball Super. When the new season of Dragon Ball Super comes out, they're going to start milking that storyline. They're going to start milking that storyline. It's so dumb. You know they're going to do that. You know they're going to do that shit.
I don't know. It's only $2 though, so it plugs it in there. Well, I'd be plugging it into the converter. That's what I'm doing. What is that? Get it. You can only have one at a time on that now. Or maybe both at the same time. Oh.
A USB female is the main host connection USB, while males is an extension of the connection. This is what converters use to change the signals for it to work, as said by Google. Does that mean they connect at the same time, though? Like, can you be connecting them at the same time? Because I'm, like, reading their descriptions, and they're saying, like, usually use one signal or something like that. I don't even know how you would, like, go back and forth with it.
Well, it's not really a USB though. It's an HDMI port. It's an HDMI port though, so it's not really. It's not really USB. It's an HDMI port. So I don't know. I might
just see if it works, and we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah. Well, no, she gave me the she told me what it was, like, so I kind of know what it is now, but I just need to figure out, like, now. Now it's just a matter of the endure. Let's see. Okay, she should show me what the converter is. Oh yeah, she uses what I use. Okay, I see what. Yep, she uses what I use. Oh wow.
She uses what I use. Okay, yep, I get what she's using. An extension cord for it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm just like reading the description of it. I'm reading the description of this because if I get that the gaming thing that Ninja Girl said to get, I would have to get this thing. I would have to get this thing. This HDMI male to female port splitter. But some of the description kind of concerns me because in the description it says. So in the description it says this HDMI splitter cable is ideal for connecting one HDMI compatibility device, Xbox, Blu-rays, DVDs, DVD players, PS3 to two virtual output devices. It takes a signal from one device, such as Blu-rays, and will direct to one of two of the outputs that are plugged into it. Only one output should be achieved at any time unless both TVs are of the same size, which I'm not going to be using it for two different TVs. I'd be using it for two different things. I'd be using one for the gaming device, and then the other so I can show my TV picture to myself. It takes a signal. Yeah, I mean, it's only like $3. It's only $3 to get this, so I might just buy it anyways. But I'm kind of worried because this is the only way to be able to do it.
not work on TV boxes. Well, I'd be plugging it into this, and then from there I'd be plugging in my HDMI.
Tomorrow episode 22 of Vern's Dub comes out. Where are you exactly watching it? Because, to my knowledge, it's not out in the US yet. Vern's hasn't been out in, out in the US. I mean, I guess I could watch it, but at the same time, I don't think it's legally out in the U.S., so I don't know if I should or not. The dub. Yeah, that's what's so stupid about the dub. It was the same thing. It was the same shit with Art V. Is they do the English dub. They make the English dub, but then they put it out in Canada and Australia first before they put it in the U.S., which I think is stupid. At this point, that is so goddamn stupid. Why, in this day and age when there's, illegal websites up, people posting illegal shit up on YouTube all the time, why in the hell would you put the English dub out that you produce in New York City, might I add? Why the hell would you put the dub out in Canada first, in Australia, and then not put it out in the U.S. until a year later? That's so dumb, because anybody can illegally go watch it, because it's going to be the same dub. It's going to be the same dub that they're going to show anyways in the U.S. an hour later, and it's that decreases the viewership. That makes no goddamn sense. That is just stupid. Just dumb. Just dumb shit. Yeah, so, I don't know what I'm doing. I might get this, but it might not end up working anyways. That's what I'm saying. This is a risk, because I don't know if this is going to work anyways. It's a 2-1. There is a rumor that a new Moon Studio is coming back under new owners and will actually continue the Code Lyoko with new episodes and better. I have not heard that rumor at all. I don't know where you got that information from. In terms of Moon Studios coming back, honestly, I just want them to re-release the goddamn series. I want to see the old series get re-released on DVD or Blu-ray or some shit, because half the shit's out of print now. Put the stuff back in print first before you even start a new series. That's what I'd say to that.
No, this is a switcher. That's not going to work. I need, 2-in-1. I still don't get... Yeah, I'm going... Dude, that is thick as fuck. I just noticed that. That is thick. That is thick, man. I might have to just get this and then get the converter. Oh, damn. Oh. Yeah, you can only use one port at a time. See, that's one of the people in the reviewers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not gonna work for me. Uh. Let's see.
It sort of is, not legally though. I mean, I've already seen the series. Like, it's a great series, with the exception of Evolution, which only had one like episode dubbed. Which Evolution I heard was dog shit anyway, so don't really need to get into those type of flatterness. Yeah. I need two at a time. Exactly, I'd need like one for two. I would need one for two. I would need like an.
Because they're splitters, that's why. That's the problem. They're splitters. Like if it's a splitter, it's not gonna work. Because a splitter, you can only use one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like I need something where you can use both at the same time. Ah. Well, let me try contact the guy. See what it says.
It is now. Finally, it took it like how long? Try like searching for like adapter HDMI adapters. No, you should try like extension cords or something. Is that even a thing? No. Hey. How am I supposed to know? Extension cords. That be the right term for it? Would that be the right term for it? Because splitters aren't going to do shit. Splitters does nothing for me. Splitters don't do shit.
A what? For a Wii? Oh. What's this? Do I even have that? I was like, do I even have something like that, bro? What would this be for? What would you use this for?
My point is why would you even make a 2-in-1 type device if it's only for being able to use one at a time? That makes no fucking sense. Excuse my French. It makes no sense. No sense. I need oh my god. Oh my god.
The capture card connects to a computer via a USB wire. Wait, what?
A USB wire. Hold on. Let me see this. Connects to a. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Let me look at the product again, because I gotta see that now. The link. Link. I gotta see the product again now. Well, no, because it's got the red, all the other shit like on there, like. It connects to the computer. Compounds. I don't know.
that's what I was kind of looking for to see if I could find something like that where I could convert it because obviously I don't like have like the shit to freaking like. I don't have the technology. We don't have the technology.
Yeah, everyone like left. I don't know. I'm just like screwing around right now. Streaming updates. No, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming you plug through here. Oh, it's got like best offer. Like I can make an offer too. What do you think? Well, he's got it listed for $42.99. I could make an offer for like $30 and see like and go for it. $30, bitch. Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying. If I can get it for $30, that'd be really good. That'd be cheap. It's because it's outdated technology, I think. That's why. These 2-in-1 things will work. Capture card next time. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna look this up. Because I'm gonna have to. I feel like they have to make a product like that. There's too many gamers out there for them not to have made like a product like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what. Split double signal adapter. $5. Does not work as I had switching. Product doesn't work properly, even following the directions. I can't. Mm. What is this now? Excuse me. Well, that's not really the question because we kind of get that.
The question really is, will it work when I have it plugged into this, and then I plug that in, and then I plug the two other things in? Would it work? That's really what I need to know. I don't know right now. I mean, I could definitely play my PlayStation 3 games with that device, for sure. But
I'm gonna try to ask the seller. Of usage. Yeah, we already know about that. I already know about that.
hold on. Wait, what? Frieza and Frost? I don't get what he means. Frieza and Frost? I got the re. Oh wow. I should do another review. Pokemon. My Pokemon video got to 50K. The review I did years ago. Well, damn. Dog. Is anyone commenting? Yeah, I just update that. I didn't even notice that. Oh. Hold on. Woo! Gets the job done. Excuse me. Yeah, I should do a review of last week's episode of Pokemon because I got 50,000. I got 50,000 for reviewing the Pokemon episode last year. Not even kidding. That's gotta be like your highest video. I think so. I think it is my highest viewed video. I just, with reviews, they're just hit or miss. Like, I'm afraid that it's gonna not do as good. I just think it just happened to do good because of the ad revenue, because of the ad timing. Cause then look at all my other reviews that I do after that, like when I've done Ruby or I've done like Attack on Titan, they didn't do well. Attack on Titan, like the first week, it did good, and then after that, it was shit. That's why I didn't do it. And then I did episode 92, Dragon Ball Super review, and I got 300. I got barely over 300. Dragon Ball Super, it's like hit or miss too, because once the interest dies down, then people just don't watch them, and I like put so much time into those reviews. People don't really understand how hard the reviews are, like, because especially with my computer, like, it takes forever for them to be processed, and then I gotta process them on YouTube, and then it takes like several minutes, like it takes like about an hour and a half to process the videos after editing everything for my reviews for Dragon Ball Super. That's why I stopped doing them, because it took, especially when I was doing the stuff with Richard, it took even longer. But when I was doing it myself, it took like an hour and a half for me to process the videos, and then after that, it took another half hour for me to upload it on YouTube. That's why a lot of the videos I do now, I just stream on YouTube. Just disable the comments and then just put it up on YouTube right away, because it's so much easier, because then it just, it takes however it takes to process, but then while it's processing, I can just edit all the, the update information, the descriptions and all that stuff. It's so much easier to just do it that way than go through my editing program and just like go through everything, and just do it that way. It takes longer. And that's why I stopped doing the reviews, because it was taking too long, and I just didn't have the time to go through everything like that, because I got so much stuff going on. I just can't go through that stuff. That's why I just do it the way I do it now with a lot of the videos. Most of my videos, I don't do it through my computer now. I just do it through YouTube. It's technically a streaming, but most of the videos that I do aren't actually for streaming. It's actually supposed to be a regular video that just happens to be labeled a stream video. That's why I have the comments disabled. And here's the thing, if the video isn't getting enough views for me to go through 3.5 hours of time to make the video weekly after weekly after week after week after week, then why do I do it? I'm putting a lot of time into it, and I'm not getting anything out of it. So that's why I stopped making the reviews. I've done reaction videos, and the ad revenue that I get for the reaction videos are far better than the reviews. And I'm not doing nearly as much work. Literally, all I'm doing is freaking reacting to the video, or not video, I should say, reacting to my cable television. The ad revenue is better, and it warrants me to keep doing that, which is why I keep doing it, rather than doing the reviews, because the reviews, it's taking me 3-4 hours to put everything through, and then I might get enough, but I might not. Like I said, I did episode 92. Was the last review episode I did. I decided to do that as an experiment to see if people would come back. Over 300, that was it. No 1,000, no 2,000. Now, with Pokemon, I don't really do Pokemon that much. I literally did Pokemon because Misty came back for 2 episodes a year ago, and both episodes, both reviews, no bullshit, both reviews got over like 40K. The one literally just got over 50, which to me is just mind-boggling. It's like, you know, I like doing all these videos, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, because I do like doing reviews. I'm not going to lie about that. But at the same time, you got to understand something. You know, I have a lot of time. I don't have that much time on my hands. And, you know, I'm putting all these videos together every week, every Saturday. You know, and I have to put them in within a certain time with a certain week. And that's why it was getting harder for me to do the stuff with Richard. I like doing the reviews with Richard, and it had nothing to do with Richard. Like, Richard Korokinobi, who's now at the Jedi Bender. I had no problem doing it with Richard, but it was just getting more time consuming on my end to keep producing the reviews, and I wasn't really getting any ad revenue off of them. Off of the videos that were being produced, because it was either hit or miss. Some of them I was getting, you know, were getting the target mark, you know, just over 1,000. That's my target mark, you know, if my expectations for the review episodes is to at least get over 1,000. If I get over 1,000, I'm happy. Okay, I am happy, because that is my projected ad revenue. Is 1,000. Okay, if I don't get over 1,000, to me, especially if I'm less than, because there's been reviews where I've gotten shit, where I've literally gotten like 50 views. Like, there's been some Ruby reviews that I got where it was like that. Okay, if I'm not getting at least 1,000 for these reviews, I feel like it's a waste. Because it's like my ad, you know, I'm at over 3,000 like subscribers. I should 1,000 views for reviews is a realistic goal. It's a realistic goal and accomplishment for me, since I got over 3,000. So I feel like if I don't get 3,000. Alright, not 3,000. If I don't get 1,000 views on a review, I don't feel like it's worth keep doing. And episode 92, Dragon Ball Super, did not do that well. It got 300, and for a Dragon Ball video, which 90% of my content is, I should be getting more than that. At least at 1,000. Pokemon, for example, last year, I did 2 reviews of the 2 episodes that Misty came back in. Misty and Brock came back in for Sun and Moon, right? Okay, episode 42, the first episode she came back in, I got 42,000 views. The second episode, episode 43, I just got past 50,000. No bullshit. Highest grossing video I have done to date. Okay? Alright? You guys know, I hardly do any reviews of Pokemon. Okay? And I'm getting more than I ever got for any of my Dragon Ball Super reviews. Okay? No bullshit. Okay? I have the statistics right up right now. Okay? As a matter of fact, I really should be doing a Pokemon review episode of last week, because it deserves it based on the numbers that I got from last year's, which honestly I should have done already. But you're getting the point. You're getting the point, though. The ad revenues are just not there. And I know I do this mostly for fun, so it really doesn't matter. But, you know, I gotta stay consistent with some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like I'm getting that benefit. Mostly for fun, so it really doesn't. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it, guys. I need a realistic viewer count goal for me to warrant to doing the reviews. And we might do one again, because like I said, there might be a Dragon Ball Super episode that I might want to review just because, and then we'll, you know, engage the engagement and see if it gets what I need it to get for me to continue. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Yeah, a realistic Dragon Ball Super goal for reviews, it should be 1,000. At least from where I'm at, it should be 1,000. It should be 1,000 because I have 3,000 subscribers, and most of my subscribers are Dragon Ball fans. So, that's what should be happening. So, yeah. And when you're busting out 1,000 like views for reaction videos, there should be no excuse for that. Especially when I got a goddamn Pokemon video that's like making like bank. Still to this day, the 2 Pokemon reviews I did a year ago are still making views to this day on my channel. Which I still can't believe. I still can't believe that. I might hop in on gaming later, but we'll see what happens. There's a couple of videos I want to do actually. I don't know if I'll do the Pokemon review. I really should do a Pokemon episode review. I think of it, but we'll see. Right now, there's a lot of shit I gotta fix. A lot of stuff I've been cleaning up, and we'll see what happens, what videos I do next. But it's kind of where we're at right now. But yeah, that's kind of it for this stream, guys. I'll maybe do another one on another day. But that's about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.